Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly tarot reading and welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. All right, let's just hop right into it. I hope you're doing well. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Cross watchers are welcome. Anybody who sees value in this reading is welcome. All right, Pisces, tuning into whatever the most important messages you need to know right now about your week ahead of you. All right, Pisces, in the past, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. This is a lot of gossiping. This is a lot of masking. Friends who mask. This could be family too. Work associates, very masked, unwilling or unable to tell you the truth about how they feel, and they go, so they smile, everything's like, yeah, and then they go to everybody else but you and complain. It looks like there's some period in the past where this could be friend, family, work related, or maybe a combination, like a friend and work. It's like, I feel like this person didn't have your back. They were smiling to your face and they were talking about you in ways that weren't supportive, tearing you apart behind your back. It feels like this really, you took action on this. Very fiery action. Yeah, wow. Tower. You knew this was going on, whether you intuited this, whether you understood this about someone. Oh, this really got you fired up. Angry. I'm not going to take this anymore. This isn't, I don't want to be treated like this. And it looks like you quite possibly blew up this connection. Let go of it. Called it out. Called this person out. I'm not interested in this type of connection. Whew. This wasn't easy. This was difficult because it feels like you cared for this person, but you had to acknowledge that this person is not behaving in ways that are friendly, that are supportive, and they're working against you. It looks like you might be, it feels like you turned your back on this person, either cut communication, blocked them, and started focusing on yourself, on what you're building. Feels like they might believe that you're stubborn. You could have been dealing with a earth sign. Someone unwilling to do their own work. Someone unwilling to go within and find their answers. Feels like this person's still trying to control their environment. This is someone who lacks communication skills. They only know how to be friendly to everyone. They want everyone to like them. And so there's an inability to check people, to say, hey, you just crossed a boundary, wait a minute, something you just said is kind of painful. They're unable to say that. They're always like, everything's great, everything's fine. And they go and tell everyone else your flaws, what they perceive your flaws are. Ooh, I'm also getting they were sharing secrets, things that you thought were just between the two of you. They're sharing with everyone else around them. They might have at one point found someone else that they wanted to attach to in a more, like, they used you. They got as far as they felt they could with you in your connection, and they would find someone else like, I want to connect with them, so I'm going to poo-poo you. Do you get what's going on? This is a real lying, manipulative, heartless. It feels like it stems from insecurities and inability to communicate, and a need to be perceived as good, upright. Wow. Okay. So Pisces, in present time, we've got the Three of Swords in reverse. It looks like you're healing from this heartbreak, healing from this type of painful interactions where those closest to you betray you and hurt you with their lies. It looks like there's a new way of being that you're birthing into this reality. You're transforming that maybe victim and allowing others to lie about you. There's something here about condoning lies, condoning going along with and allowing others to hurt you, like keeping the secret of that. It feels like you're releasing some shame around people misusing your heart. Feels like you're carrying the shame and guilt of being duped, being hurt. You're healing that. It's on them. It's not on you. Feels like you've got a new perspective, a new way of seeing things that is allowing you to move to calmer waters and have a new start. Ace of Pentacles. Focusing on building, on creating a new way, a new tangible timeline that's much calmer, much more peaceful without this type of energy. And I'm gathering that because of your willingness and ability to stand up for yourself and address this in the past, when this happened, and create a tower, I see you. I see how you're behaving. I do not care for this. You willing to take action and address this type of activity is now in present energy allowing you to let go of those wounds, let go of those matches and anywhere that you are still on a vibrational level attracting these energies. And you're healing that and moving to a different way of being. Wow. All right, Pisces, messages from your higher self is the Two of Pentacles. Looks like you're focusing on your finances right now. Maybe worried about, do I have enough? What do I need to do? I'm also getting, what direction should I take? There's some type of indecision, being on the fence. Being on the fence, trying to make everyone happy. has created a feedback loop where people can take advantage of you. An unwillingness to address and check people when they cross a boundary, being able to verbally articulate and communicate when someone has hurt your feelings, when they've done something, when their energy is fine and then all of a sudden it shifts. Addressing like, you know, yeah, you've done all this stuff for me in the past, but your energy is shifted. So I do appreciate that energy that you brought in the past, but you've changed. You're holding resentment towards me. You're not communicating that to me, but you're telling everybody else. It feels like a smear campaign. It looks like you staying in kind of a state of, this is okay. I'm going to also pretend that this isn't happening. Not making a decision needs to end. Taking a stance, making a decision. Making a decision that you're no longer going to invest your energy with those who are bullies, who use communication to manipulate others, to manipulate the storyline, those who need to be seen as good, powerful, whatever image feels like letting go of a need to win at any cost. So there's something also within you, a need to win at any cost, that's coming up. It feels like I want to, there's something really beautiful that Spirit's showing me about addressing painful issues directly, acknowledging them to that person, not going around to everybody else around you, but addressing that. And then, but there's a message here about not being punishing, not vengeance, not spending your time and intentions on vengeance, but calling people out and making separations from them and letting them know what's happened is one thing, but there's something here about not continuing to share energy, not match that bully energy. All right, let's move on, Pisces. Your challenge is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Your challenge is to come out of feeling abandoned, orphaned, alone. What does Pisces need to know? What are the most important messages to know about the challenges right now? It looks like that orphan energy, that abandonment, feeling alone, feeling isolated, like you can't trust people. It looks like this is at least one of the beliefs that is kind of bringing in manipulative people who are taking advantage of you feeling lonely and isolated. It feels like you lower the bar when you're feeling lonely and isolated. That's what it is. When you feel lonely and isolated, when you're feeling insecure and worried and a lack of stability, feel stuck, then it looks like you lower the bar and allow people in at that energy. And then when you start healing, it feels like these people don't really want you to heal, maybe to some extent, but not to continue to heal and move forward. They want to keep you at a certain level so what, they can manipulate you, so they can utilize you. I'm getting, don't lower the bar. Recognize when you are in a vulnerable state with your energy. All right, moving on, Pisces. What's hidden is the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is someone who utilizes their charisma, their charm, their sexuality, very attractive. And they manipulate, through their sacral. It is kind of, this could be flirting, very flirty kind of energy. It doesn't even feel like it has to be sexual, in as much as like a woman could do this to a woman, to a man, to everyone in their environment. This is someone who utilizes their sacral energy, their creative energy, to pull people in, to make them feel desired and wanted. That this person makes you feel attractive because they're attracted to you, or at least that's what they're sending out, the messages. You are desirable. And it feels like this comes in when you are feeling vulnerable. And so it's very powerful, and to feel like I am attractive. Someone wants me when you're feeling isolated and alone. And so this energy, it feels like they come in and they want to move things quickly. It feels like they let's build together. Because there's something that they want from you. It's like I'm utilizing this, so I'm getting attention from you. I'm getting energy from you. I'm getting whatever. It feels like they're taking advantage of your vulnerability. And if you've wondered why you weren't able to move this forward with this person, it feels like you were divinely protected. Like, no, you can't work. This is warning. Yeah, this is not your new beginning. Feels like when you've had a difficult go, you're feeling alone, you're feeling very isolated, and in comes someone. It feels like one-to-one. They're not in a group. And they make you feel like, I've got this new beginning. I'm not alone. I've got someone here. Yeah, I'm ignoring some red flags, but there's an inability to move forward with this type of energy. And this is not where your new beginning is. All right, Pisces. Your opportunity this week is the Tower. Second time the Tower's shown up. So it looks like something unexpected is happening this week. Something shocking. What are the most important messages? What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? What are the most important messages? Boy, this card is just sneaking out. The Page of Cups. There's a Tower because someone is very reluctant. They're not coming out quickly. I mean, you saw me shuffling, and then it's like because someone's coming forward with messages of love, with an apology. What are these messages? Why did they cause a tower? This person wants to heal the connection. They want to be heard. Looks like they've done a lot of thinking. Looks like you haven't been in communication with this person. You've been focusing on your heart, on taking care of yourself, on loving yourself, on healing yourself. There's something about this. They're wanting to talk about Ten of Swords, about betrayal, about very painful betrayal. Why now? Why is this person coming forward now? What does Pisces need to know? Why does this cause a tower? Feels like they've been strategizing on how to come in, how to communicate. There's a lot, 8 of Wands energy, very sudden, a lot of communication, quick shifts. These messages have this air of hopelessness about them and despair, a lack of healing. Okay. For some of you, I'm perceiving that even this person coming in to communicate is shocking, creates a tower. Like, what? Very unexpected. They're coming in feeling very timid. They want to heal this. They're hoping that you'll listen. It feels like they kind of want to gloss over. Like, I want to heal this, but they're not wanting to talk about what happened. They don't want to clear up the painful issues. It feels like you are saying, yeah, I'm listening. Let's talk about the 10 Swords. Let's address the 10 Swords. That would be a good way, you know. It feels like this is not what they're interested in. They don't want to accept blame for this. They want you just to ignore this and move on. And so it feels like they shift strategies, and their communication either goes to pour them, victim, that you are now somehow victimizing them. Yeah, this is someone very manipulative. And they're going to do and say whatever it takes to get back into your energy. And it feels like if they have to play victim, they'll do it. There's a hopelessness here that they're bringing. Looks like they're manifesting this. They're manifesting you. They want to manifest this. Oh. They want to manifest you because they've had a very difficult time financially. They've had a very difficult time with their stability. And they see you as the answer to this. And so, but they're not really addressing and consciously taking accountability for that pain that they caused you in the past. Yeah. Hopefully those messages give you some clarity, Pisces. Let's go ahead and move on to the possible outcome this week is the Five of Wands. Yeah, this feels like chaotic energy. This feels like not well planned, not well thought out. Someone trying to bring you back into this chaotic energy. Like if I can just get Pisces to pull them back in and get their attention, even if it's negative attention. Because you're willing to put in the work. In the past, you've always put in so much work and effort. And there's something about your energy that they were able to work well too. They were able to create what they wanted. They were able to create stability and abundance. They were able to focus and have success. And without you, what else does Pisces need to know? What are the most important messages? And without you, they've had a lack of success. They feel very insecure, unstable, unfertile, unabundant. Feels like they're shocked. Feels like a lot of trying to make you feel sorry for them. I'm getting that you're focusing your attention on friends, having fun, enjoying life, figuring out some financial difficulties that you have, loving yourself, taking care of yourself. It feels like an act of self-love to be very cautious around this energy. And here you are feeling really good, having fun, enjoying life, working on work, loving yourself, loving your environment, loving this new beginning where you do love yourself. And then this energy, comes back in, and it feels like it creates imbalance. And it's really difficult. Again, Five of Wands. It feels like this energy can really get you fired up. And if they can't have your love, then at least they can have your anger. Any type of energy you share with this person, they win. So if they can't have your love, they want your negativity then. They want to see that they can still cause you pain. If they can't get your love, then they'll take your anger and frustration, and they'll feel victorious, that they could make you feel a certain way. They feel empowered. This is that bully energy. They feel empowered to get you reactive. Like they still have control over you. And in a way, they're right. That passionate energy, that fire. And it feels like if you're just not interested and more cold and detached and able to address, like, well, yeah, would you address this? And when you did this, would you like to address those? Put it on them. Allow them to feel uncomfortable. You don't need to make any choices. You don't need to invite them back into your life. This is very strategic. They're manifesting this. Some of them tried to manifest your downfall, tried to get in the way of your financial blessings, and they're receiving karma. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's always your choice, Pisces. Whatever decisions you make, whatever choices, I honor that those are yours to make. So hopefully this was helpful and gave you some clarity and insight. Take care, Pisces.